Have you ever been told to avoid sweet fruits because of your diabetes? It almost feels like every delicious bite is a risk, doesn't it? You try so hard to follow the rules, cut sugar, skip desserts, and yet your numbers still go up. And here's the strangest part. Some diabetics are doing the opposite. They're eating certain sweet fruits every day and watching their blood sugar go down. Sounds impossible? That's exactly what doctors thought, until new studies started changing everything. Today, I'll show you two incredibly sweet fruits that are shocking experts and transforming the way people manage diabetes, especially after 60. They're not new and they're not rare, but when used the right way, they can support your blood sugar in ways most people never imagined. So if you care about your health, hit the like button now. This video could help someone you love. Sweet, juicy, soft peaches. Just saying the word brings a smile, doesn't it? There's something comforting about them. Maybe it's the smell or the way they melt in your mouth. But did you know that peaches, when eaten the right way, can be a great choice for people with diabetes? It's not just about taste, there's something deeper going on here. Most people think sweet fruits are off limits. And yes, some of them can cause problems. But peaches are different. They have natural sugars, yes, but they also have a lot of water and fiber. That combination helps slow things down in your body. So instead of causing a sugar rush, peaches offer a gentle rise, something your body can handle more calmly. One thing I love about peaches is how satisfying they are. You don't need a big one. Even half a peach can feel like a treat. That soft texture, the light sweetness, it's enough to calm your cravings, especially when you're trying to avoid cake or candy. A few bites of peach can help you say no to things you might regret later. Have you ever had a fresh peach straight from the fridge on a warm day? That cold, juicy bite is like sunshine for your mouth. And for many people with diabetes, it feels like a gift. It satisfies the sweet tooth without pushing blood sugar through the roof. And when something feels good and works for your health, that's worth celebrating. You don't need to do much to enjoy a peach. Just rinse it well, slice it up and eat it slowly. No sugar added, no baking, no syrup. Keep it simple. Let the fruit do the work. That's what makes it special. And sometimes getting back to the basics is what helps our bodies the most. Some people like to add a few slices of peach to their breakfast, maybe over plain oatmeal or with cottage cheese. That little touch of sweetness makes the whole plate come alive. And because it's natural sugar with fiber, it doesn't hit you all at once. Your body has time to handle it without rushing. It's a calm, kind way to start your day. Now let's talk about fiber again. Just quickly, the fiber in peaches isn't rough or hard to digest. It's gentle, it helps your body feel full, and it helps move things along in your system. And when your digestion is smooth, everything else starts to feel better too. Your energy, your mood, your blood sugar, they're all connected. One thing many seniors deal with is that tired, sluggish feeling after eating, especially after lunch or dinner. But peaches are light. They don't weigh you down. You can enjoy one and still feel like going for a walk after. That's the kind of fruit we need more of. Helpful, not heavy. Some folks like to blend peaches into a smoothie. Just peach, ice, and a splash of water. That's it. No sugar, no milk, no extras. It becomes this creamy, cold drink that feels like dessert. But it's not junk food. It's pure, clean fruit. And your blood sugar? It stays steady without any surprises. And peaches are kind to your heart too. They're full of hydration, gentle on digestion, and help reduce inflammation. You don't need to memorize that. Just know this. They help your body rest, repair, and stay balanced. And the calmer your body feels, the easier it is to manage your diabetes day by day. Here's a little story. A man once told me he had given up fruit for years because of his blood sugar. Then one day he tried a fresh peach, just a small one. It didn't spike his sugar. In fact, he felt better after eating it. Now he has half a peach with lunch and says it keeps him from craving sweets in the evening. It's a small thing, but it changed his routine. That's the power of a smart fruit. Not just sweet, smart. A food that gives your body what it needs, without stealing your energy or peace. That's what peaches can do when you choose them the right way. Fresh, simple, and in the right portion. That's all it takes. No stress, no guessing. Let's clear something up though. Not all peach products are safe. Canned peaches in syrup, not the same. Dried peaches with sugar, also not the same. What you want is fresh peach, ripe but firm, eaten with no sugar added. That's the version your body understands. That's the one that works with your system, not against it. Some people are afraid to try sweet fruits again. They've had bad experiences. Maybe a spike, maybe a crash, I get it. But peaches are worth a gentle try. Maybe start with a slice. See how your body reacts. Take it slow. You might find that you've been missing out on something that was never the problem, only the portions were. You know, food doesn't just feed the body, it feeds the soul. And peaches have a way of making people feel cared for. Maybe it reminds them of childhood or summer days or someone they love. That kind of comfort matters. When managing diabetes gets tiring, little joys like a juicy peach can help keep your spirit strong. And here's something fun. Peaches go well with spices. Try a slice with a tiny pinch of cinnamon. It brings out the flavor and adds a warm feeling, or pair it with a few nuts for something crunchy and satisfying. You don't need a fancy recipe, just a little curiosity and a few bites. Some people like to eat their peach slowly, slice by slice, like a ritual. It helps with mindfulness, being present with your food. That calm, relaxed feeling helps with digestion too. And when you slow down, your body listens better. It tells you when you've had enough. That's something we often forget in busy days. Another tip, buy peaches that are just a little firm. If they're too soft, the sugar is more concentrated. A slightly firm peach has better balance. Not too sweet, not too mushy. Keep it in the fridge, and you'll always have a cooling snack ready. Especially helpful during hot afternoons when cravings hit hard. There's nothing wrong with enjoying your food. In fact, it's one of life's simple pleasures, and when you find something that tastes good and supports your health, that's a gift. A peach can be that gift. Small, round, colorful, and quietly powerful. It may not look like medicine, but your body recognizes the help. Think of it this way. Every smart choice you make adds up. One better fruit, one better habit, one better day. Peaches are a step in the right direction. They're not a miracle, but they're a helper. And sometimes that's all we need, a little help from nature to keep us going strong. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you enjoyed a peach without worry? No second thoughts, no fear of sugar levels, just pure enjoyment. That's the feeling we're after, that freedom. And with the right fruit eaten the right way, that feeling is possible again. You just have to give it a chance. If you're watching this and you love peaches, tell me in the comments. Write the word peach so I know you're with me. Maybe even share how you eat yours. Fresh, in slices, with yogurt, in smoothies. Your way might inspire someone else. And that's how we grow, together, with stories and support. You've learned about green apples, now peaches. Two sweet fruits that aren't the enemy. In fact, they might be your allies. Small, simple, and sweet in a gentle way. The kind of foods that whisper instead of shout. The kind that help you feel full and calm, not heavy or out of control. Coming up, I want to show you even more natural options that help with blood sugar. But for now, if you found this helpful, tap like so others can discover these gentle fruits too. Sometimes the answer is already in your kitchen. It just needs to be used the right way, and now you know how. You've probably heard that old phrase, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. But did you know that green apples, the sour and crunchy kind, are actually one of the best fruits for blood sugar control? They don't taste overly sweet, and that's exactly why they work so well for diabetics. While other fruits can spike your sugar quickly, green apples behave differently. They give your body a gentle kind of sweetness that doesn't overwhelm your system. It's a comfort food that doesn't come with guilt. Green apples feel light in your mouth, don't they? That crisp bite, the fresh smell, the little tingle on your tongue, it's an experience in itself. And unlike soft, sugary fruits, this one doesn't make you feel heavy or sleepy after eating. Many seniors say it helps them feel more awake and clean inside. It's easy on digestion, and it doesn't weigh your stomach down. You feel satisfied, not stuffed, and that makes a big difference throughout the day. Now here's something most people don't realize. Green apples are packed with something called fiber, and that fiber acts like a soft sponge in your belly. When you eat something with sugar, your body can absorb it slowly instead of all at once. That means no sharp spikes, no sudden drops, just calm and steady energy. Imagine walking instead of falling. That's what green apples help your blood sugar do. And the best part? You don't have to understand the science to feel the results, you might be wondering. But isn't fruit sugar still sugar? That's a fair question. The truth is, it's not just about the sugar. It's about how the fruit behaves inside your body. Green apples have a special balance. A little bit of sugar, a lot of water, and just enough fiber to keep things under control. It's like they were designed to help people with diabetes. And when you choose this fruit instead of cookies or processed snacks, your body notices right away. Even the skin of the green apple plays a big role. That thin, shiny layer isn't just there for looks. It's loaded with helpful stuff your body loves. Some people peel their apples, but that's like throwing away half the benefits. Just wash it well, slice it thin, and eat it with the skin. It's chewy, a little tart, and very satisfying. And once it becomes a habit, you might actually start craving green apples more than candy. Let's talk about hunger for a second. Have you ever had those afternoons where you just need something sweet? Maybe you feel a little tired, a little low, and your body wants a quick fix. That's when most people reach for something they regret later. A piece of cake, a soda, a cookie. But imagine grabbing a cold, crisp green apple instead. It wakes you up, fills that sweet craving and doesn't mess up your numbers. One woman once told me she started eating a green apple every day at 4 p.m., right when her cravings hit. She said it changed everything. Her dinner felt easier, her mood stayed steady, and she didn't crash by bedtime. All from one simple apple. That's the beauty of it. Sometimes the answer isn't in another medicine, but in a habit that fits into your life. And this one fits like a glove. No special prep, no big rules. Just nature doing what it does best. What about mornings? Green apples are a great way to start your day, especially if you eat light in the morning. You can slice one and have it with a handful of nuts or a spoon of plain yogurt. That combo gives you fiber, healthy fats, and a touch of natural sugar, all in one go. It's quick, it's easy, and it actually tastes good. And the best part? You don't get that sugar crash later, like with toast or cereal. Let's not forget how affordable green apples are. You don't need to spend a fortune or go to a special market. They're in almost every grocery store, and they last a while in the fridge. Some people buy a few on Sunday and slice them during the week. Others keep one by their bedside in case they get a craving at night. However you do it, the important thing is making it part of your routine. Simple, reliable, and helpful. Another great thing, green apples don't need much to be enjoyable. No salt, no sugar on top, no fancy recipes. Just cut it, bite it, and feel that cool tart taste. If you want something extra, squeeze a little lemon over it, or sprinkle some cinnamon. That's it. You don't have to cook or mix or bake. It's one of the few things that's both easy and good for you. A rare combo these days, right? Some people say green apples help them sleep better. That might sound odd, but it's true. When your blood sugar stays stable in the evening, your body rests easier. No tossing and turning, no waking up dizzy. No nightmares from a sugar crash. It's not a magic cure, of course, but every little step adds up. And if a small fruit can give you a better night's rest, why not give it a try? Let me ask you something. When was the last time you enjoyed a piece of fruit without worrying? No guilt, no guessing, no fear of your numbers going wild. That's what a green apple can offer. A moment of peace. A little treat that doesn't punish you. You deserve that. Everyone does. And once you learn to trust it, it becomes a friend on your health journey. You don't have to eat a whole one every time. Sometimes just a few slices are enough, especially after a meal when you want a little dessert but know the risks. A few green apple pieces can help close the meal in a satisfying way. Not too heavy, not too sugary, just right, like the last chapter of a good book. Clean and simple. There's something comforting about green apples. Maybe it's the color. Soft, pale green, a sign of freshness. Or the smell. Not too strong but enough to feel alive. Or maybe it's the crunch, that sound that tells you it's real food, not something from a package. Whatever it is, it brings a kind of calm, a quiet confidence that you're doing something good for yourself. Sometimes, it's the little things that bring the biggest results. A green apple a day won't cure diabetes, but it might help you avoid those wild sugar swings. It might help you avoid a bad snack. It might help you feel more in control. And when you stack up enough of those small wins, your whole day, your whole life starts to feel different. More balanced, more peaceful, more free. And I get it. When you've lived for decades with habits, change feels hard. But starting with something like this makes it easier. There's no need to overhaul everything at once. Just try one thing. Try a green apple. Not every day, not forever. Just enough to see how it feels. You might be surprised how something so small can create a ripple effect in your health. Some doctors are starting to recommend green apples to patients who want natural support, not as a replacement for medication, but as a daily helper, something simple, safe, and effective. It's not about trends or superfoods. It's about going back to what works. And this fruit? It's been working quietly for centuries. Now I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried adding green apples to your routine? Did you notice anything? Even a small change like fewer cravings or more energy? Share your experience in the comments. Your story could help someone else take their first step. And we all know the first step is the hardest but also the most powerful. And hey, if you're still here, that tells me something. You care about doing things the right way. About finding real answers, not just avoiding problems. So let me help you go even further. I'm leaving a video right here on the screen that shows how to build better meals for diabetes, and not the boring kind. We're talking about real food, simple choices, and a surprising tip that most people never hear from their doctor. If you skip it, you might miss the one piece that makes everything finally click. So don't wait. Tap that video, and let's keep this momentum going together. See you there.